All right, I want us to look at this development story coming from Oyo State, Ibadan, regarding the bomb explosion that took place on the 16th of January 2024 this year at exactly 7 p.m. local time. There's a latest development coming from Fatai Osheni, the former commissioner of police and also the special duty working for the governor of Oyo State, Engineer Sheyi Makinde. My name is OLAYOMI Koiki, and this is Koikimedia, bringing the world closer to your doorstep. First and foremost, my focus point is got to do with this particular explosive that have now confirmed by the governor and the special advisor. So it is called water gel explosive. So I want us to look at the picture and we're going to talk about it in just about a few minutes. And I want you all to ask the question: was this really just an ordinary individual putting this in a residential home that led to a massive explosion? The news is also being picked up by almost all the mainstream newspaper in Nigeria. As you can see, this is Arise Television. Three persons faces persecution for Ibadan explosion. So we're gonna talk about that. Koiki Media bringing the work closer to your doorstep. So let's go swiftly. Oyo to prosecute three held over Ibadan explosion. Oyo State Governor Sheyi Makinde on Wednesday received an official report on the January 16 explosion in Old Bodija area of Ibadan, which claimed five lives, injured 77 persons, and destroyed 58 houses. The special advisor to the governor on security, Fatai Osheni, a retired commissioner of police, disclosed to newsmen that the report linked three persons to the explosion. I want us to take note of that. Link three persons. These three individuals from this report also indicate that they are non-Nigerians. The question is, how long have they been living in Ibadan? What about their immigration? All these is questions that still need to be asked. So far, three persons. None of us have seen the pictures of these three persons. Imagine if this was a Yoruba man or any other ethnic Nigerians, would have seen the pictures by the police all blasted around the social media and the news. But yet, since the 16th of the month of January till date, nobody knows the picture of these three persons. The question I'm asking the governor is, when do we even have an idea whether these individuals are tall, they are big, or whatever their size is? If you commit a crime around the world, your face will be put out, especially crime, a crime of this magnitude. I'm talking about, maybe we should quickly just look at, the incident that happened, which is the bomb blast rather, because it was a big incident. And I want us to look at the images. I mean, imagine these were the images that were thrown around the world just after the Ibadan explosion. I mean, the bomb blast. But the governor says an explosion. So if till date none of us can even have an image of those that committed this crime in Yoruba land. Look at it. Look at the images. Look at the images. So, yet we've not seen pictures of those three individuals, according to the governor and the security advisor, Fatai Owosheni. So let's come back quickly. The report, it was length compromise findings of a medical security engineer team set up by the government. Addressing newsmen shortly after the presentation of the report, Owosheni said three persons of interest have been identified in connection with the cause of the unfortunate incident, and they will face prosecution based on investigation carried out. We look forward to seeing these individuals when they bring them to the court. He explained that a closed cycle television in one of the affected houses captured the footage of how the incident happened, stressing that the government will bring the perpetrators to book. The character of the explosive is known as water gel type based explosive. That is where I just want to focus my conversation on. So now let's go and find out a little bit more about this water gel explosive. This was explosive from what we are told was used at the Bodija bomb blast. An explosion was triggered by an electric spark. The government will check on the immigration status of all the people of interest since a majority. I want us to take note of this. I want us to take note of this sentence by these, Fatai Osheni. It says, and I quote, the government will check on the immigration status after a crime has been committed, after we've been crying out that many foreigners are living among us that do not have, what it takes to live, in Nigeria as Nigerians. The government will check on immigration status of all the people of interest since a majority of them are from Mali. Okay, so let's leave that. Two things: immigration, these individuals are not from Nigeria, they're from Mali. Also, the water gel type based explosive. So now, according to what I've checked, water based or water gel explosives are produced by combined nitroparaffins, usually nitromethanine, with an aqueous salt solution and a gelling agent. These nitroparaffins typically make up most of the water gel explosive. Different types of gelling agent are used to create the water gel explosive. Now, what is this used for? And was it something that should be in the hands of illegal immigrants in Yoruba land in southwest Nigeria? What is water gel? Water crystal gel or water beads or gel beads is any angel which absorbs and contains a large amount of water. Water gel is usually a spherical form and composed of a water absorbing superabsorbent polymer, SAP, also known as slush powder in dry form, such as polyaramide, frequently sodium polycrate. Now, the question we should ask is, how powerful is this water gel? Let's watch this video together. It's a copyright, so it's not mine. It's just used for the presentation. Let's listen to this.
Hello, I'm Gav. I'm Dan. We're the Slow-Mo guys, and today we are without lab coats.
Well, we've got these lovely things instead.
That's true. We're also without our phones. So there's no microphones, but hopefully that one's doing all right. We're here at the Colorado School of Mines, and what are we going to be doing, Daniel?
Well, when you're mining, you need to use explosives a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Right. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be using
quicker
explosives.
than a shovel.
Exactly. Except for instead of using it for mining, we're going to be using it for Slow-Mo guys purposes.
Yeah.
Which involves a toilet, a safe,
some mannequins.
Some mannequins
are going to bite it.
Plenty of explosives.
We also have an absolute myriad of phantoms to get an absolute range of resolution and frame rates. So let's have a blast. Because of the
I want us to listen to these and see what could have happened on the day of the explosion.
But now we're literally going to
Ibadan.
destroy a bog.
Okay, right. This is pretty savage. So we're going to have det cord coming around and up into the system, which is going to be full of petrol, and then the detonation train will go down here into this 5-pound booster charge of high explosives, which is going to detonate and cause a shockwave and hopefully destroy the bog.
So you've taken care of all the explosive putting, and over here in this giant metal protective box we've got two Phantom V2512. This one is set to 28,500 frames a second. This one is set to 207,000 frames a second. So
the question we should ask is, was somebody operating this bomb when it went live on the 16th of January 2024 in Bodija, Ibadan, or your state?
Very low resolution, but very, very fast. Also, up there in that yellow box, we've got a V2640, which will be at HD at about 12,000 frames a second.
Now you can see what happened that led to this kind of destruction that we saw, on the 16th of January. Let's go back to that particular video and see, the slow motion.
All right, let's watch that back. Whoa! Where's the toilet?
It's just disappeared.
I didn't see a single piece.
Not one piece.
So
I just saw a
this
big
is exactly
bright
what we saw,
flash. It was so bright.
Maybe it went out the
when
back.
we were looking at all these coming out from Ibadan on the 16th. Even days and weeks after the incident, we saw the magnitude of that explosion. So let's come back here and look at a little bit more from the slow motion of this test explosion done in a conducive and controlled area. Koikimedia bringing the work closer to your doorstep.
Whoa! God! And all of this white cloud here is all petrol.
So did we not see it from the other angle because the cloud covered it and now we're seeing the fireball here?
Yeah, I think, maybe it just went up. Look at it all lighted up now. That looks cool. Look at all this. All of that is lighted up now. Look at it expand.
Oh man, that's so scary.
I tell you what, the dynamic range on this camera is not bad. Like, it's pretty much held all of those highlights, even though we're at a high ISO.
You know what's also really cool is often you don't see a big flaming explosion.
So what we are seeing here is exactly, the replica of these powerful explosion called the water gel. According to the Oyo State government, this is what was used, for the benefit of many Nigerians that might probably not have seen such before. This is the image of what a water gel type based explosive looks like. Then when we come back here quickly, let's quickly get a background to the water gel explosive according to the Wikipedia. A water gel explosive is a fuel synthesized explosive mixture consisting of an aqueous ammonium nitrate solution that act as a oxidize. Water gels that are cap incentive are referred to under United States safety regulation as blasting agent. Water gel explosive have a jelly-like consistence and come in a sausage package, stipple shot on both sides. Water gel explosive have almost completely displaced dynamite, becoming the most used civil blasting agent. The question then is, what is this doing with an illegal immigrant from Mali in Nigeria as at the time that these went live? Put it in the comment section and let us find out more from you, our viewers, our listeners that will watch this video. My question is, are we ever going to see the three faces of this individual? What do we need to learn in the future in protecting our territory, in protecting ourselves from illegal immigrants that are coming through Nigeria? This is the reason why we are campaigning for the right to Yoruba people to protect and defend themselves from this kind of atrocity. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope that we will learn one or two things from this broadcast. Koikimedia bringing the world closer to your doorstep. It is the 8th of February 2024.